Hello to you all, this is Oromia Broadcasting News. Kam Tamaskamulat with the latest story of the hour. First, the headlines. President Sahlawork said Ethiopia is determined to enhance partnership with Germany. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy presided over performance evaluation of ministerial offices. Now news in detail. President Sahlawork received and held talk with German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, who arrived in Finfinne last night for a 4 days official visit to Ethiopia. President Saleh on the occasion said, "This is the right time to be in Ethiopia as we are in a multifaceted transformation in all fronts." President Steinmeier, for his part, said, "We really admire the courage of the government of Ethiopia to continue on the reforms. Germany loves to support the reforms process. Significant change have already been achieved and Germany is ready to assist the areas where its support is useful," he said. "We are in Ethiopia to identify where we can support more. For now, we focus on 2 areas. One is vocational training and the other is investment," he said. According to FBC report, in his 4-day visit, the President Steinmeier will hold talk with Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed presided over performance evaluation of ministerial offices, accountable organizational 100 days plan. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy is currently proceeding over performance evaluation of ministerial offices and accountable organizational 100 days plans. This planning and execution review process has been put in place to ensure institutional accountability and performance according to the Office of the Prime Minister. The youth in Dukem Town have vowed to sustain the started all-round reform by engaging in development activities. Here is Olk Awandamu for the detail.
The youth of Dukem Town told OBN that they are working on sustaining the registered peace and stability of the country and working on different voluntary services.
Our youth should turn their face toward development activities. We are strongly working on development activities in our town. So all youth should work to be competent enough in economic, politics and other important things. Our next goal should be development. To achieve these goals, all should work in unity. If we do so, I hope the country will develop soon.
Mayor of Dukem Town Administration Tashoma Grima said the power and ability of the youth should turn its face for development activities.
There are many works underway to change the resistance struggle of our youth to economic struggle. Our town's youth are working voluntary service for the town development. This is a great exemplar work which shows that all should turn to economic struggle.
Dukem Town Administration has also discussed with the youth of the town. Participants of the discussion requested the town administration to facilitate and create job opportunities for the youth of the town.
The town administration should work it for the benefit and in participation of the public. Working on peace and revenue of the town will develop the town. We can develop one town by our engagement only, but we can develop it through working in unison and through organizing youth on developmental activities. We have to participate all the concerned bodies and the public in order to achieve progress on our developmental activities.
Mayor of Dukam Town Administration Tashoma Gurma, while reacting to the youth comments, said the town administration will work with its maximum effort to solve these stated problems and undergo other important developmental activities. Head of ODP office with Dukam Town Administration Haptamu Bula for his part noted that the government will strongly work to address good governance and other related problems in the sector offices.
Chole district women witnessed that they are being benefited from prenatal and postnatal health care health professionals are providing them. Muktaraji has more on that.
According to the research by the World Health Organization in 1990s, 1,250 out of 100,000 mothers died because of backward delivery system in Ethiopia. But recently, the Minister of Health revealed that maternal deaths due to delivery system has reduced by more than 3%. To further strengthen the work of maternal delivery system, a remarkable job has been undertaken in Chole district of Artizon. Mothers who have been benefiting from the service in Chole Health Center witnessed that. Since I've been here, the center has been giving me better services. They tell us to take rest while providing us comfortable places to rest, she said. A good service is being given to us in a very good manner, she said. Ashabir Kafalo, who is a midwife at Chole Health Center, said mothers from some far area from the center have been getting service in the center for about 2 weeks before their delivery day.
A lot of women are coming to this center to get a better health services. They have been also giving best services here.
Adam Kasim, head of health office of Chole district, said significant jobs have been done to protect the health status of the community in his district.
Having rest in such centers, the mothers can feel as they were resting in their own home. In the center, every entertaining facilities were fulfilled to make them relax while giving birth. This could be very important in reducing maternal deaths during delivery.
JIMMA Town Administration has called for active participation of the town business community to revive the ancient and historic trade movement in the town and its environment. Garbrano has the detail.
Ancient merchants used JIMMA as center of trade, so JIMMA served as center of southern merchants for many years. However, the activity is not seen now as that of the ancient time. The town's trade community has organized to re-establish active trade movement. Trade council and associations of JIMMA town and its environs were established before 50 years. It has been celebrating its 15 years foundation anniversary. On the occasion, Mayor of JIMMA town, Makiu Mamar, said ancient trade has played a great role for today's development of JIMMA town. He urged that the key is in the hand of trade community to return the ancient trade activity. President of Trade Council of JIMMA town, Sabsibi Abafra, for his part, underscored that they are working to modernize trade activity of the town to repeat the ancient history of JIMMA town. He further noted that the council has built trade training center and ready to start work after they fulfill all materials. It is said that Trade Council and Association of JIMMA town and its environs has more than 12,000 members.
JIMMA University had organized Oromo Research Symposium. On the occasion, several scholars have shared their knowledge and experience on Oromo literature. Olmo Boyne has the story.
Hero song, music, poetry, tales, and fables are among major literary genres that Oromo people use to express themselves. Scholars say Oromo people have high connection with these literary genres, especially to describe their traditions, customs, and values. Oromo Research Center was established in JIMMA University in 2015 to study culture, history, values, and language of Oromo people. Oromo Research Symposium has been held in JIMMA University. On the symposium, scholars have shared their knowledge and experiences to the young generation.
Thus, literatures carry cultures of one nation. So, when they are evaluated in terms of culture, they have a capacity to liberate that nation from illiteracy. Especially, oral literature of one country indicates needs of nation that belongs to it.
Director of Oromo Research Institute at JIMMA University, Dr. Tashoma Ejire, said that they have been working to enhance enhance the development of Oromo literature being with the scholars in the country.
The issue of Oromo folklore is usually raised on different conferences and discussions. Therefore, this issue needs special attention to strengthen Oromo literature.
Participants of the symposium also said that they have learned and shared many experiences from the scholars.
We have learned many methods of transferring our literary values to generation that comes next to we.
Learning our language needs attention and dedication. Many of our scholars have learned the language being under challenges, but today we are in a better situation. Therefore, we have great responsibility to be more productive in this regard.
Minister of Revenue Jan said her ministry is working to attain the goal it has set. The ministry has evaluated work performance of its branch offices and customs. Fukar Brown reports.
Ministry of Revenues has evaluated 6 months and 100 days work performance of its branch offices and the customs offices in Adama town. Lack of planning, lack of preparation, lack of discussion with stakeholders, lack of leaders' capacity, lack of using information properly are among the limitations observed in the sector. Zegaye Balaina, manager of Adama branch offices with the Ministry of Revenues, said the evaluation is significant to know their weaknesses and strengths of the past 6 months.
Because the evaluation is to evaluate the last 6 months' performance against the plan. At the beginning of the year, we planned. So in this evaluation, we evaluate how did we achieve, where we fail in sector, in absolute figures, in percentage, in every areas. So we are evaluating that. Now there are officials from head office, including the Honorable Minister and branch managers across the country. So we are now evaluating it. We have seen where we failed and we have seen where we achieved. So our aim in this evaluation is to maximize, to maintain our strong sides and maximize the opportunities and improve our shortcomings in the coming quarters and months of the year.
He adds that every stakeholder should work with great commitment to achieve the goal. Zegaye called upon businessmen to participate on the right business in order to play their part in the country's development.
Paying tax and doing legal business is not for somebody else, it's for ourselves. It is the taxes we pay that the government is doing several infrastructures across the country, and it is the legal business that we do that produces or that brings employment opportunity for citizens. So I call every businessman to do right business and pay truly tax without invading, without entering in unnecessary businesses, and pay right tax at the right time.
Minister of Revenues Adanej Abebe, for her part, noted that her ministry is working with maximum efforts to achieve the intended goal. We have reformed the sector in the past 6 months. We have established Commission of Customs to stand by itself. The structure of the ministry and the commission was also stated, and the human power is already assigned. The new structure is solving the problems that challenged the sector in the past years. Besides this, we have also done 80% of tax collection, she said. Participants have also expressed their readiness to contribute their fair share using inputs they have got from the evaluation.
Successful
Even though we have some limitations, our success is cumulatively reached 80%. This is a good success. We are also reforming our sector. We achieved this success being in this process, but it is expected from us to do more than this in the coming second 100 days of our plan, she said.
Well, many thanks for joining us. That's all for now. Have a good time. Up next, I will join you with our weekly program, Pick of the Week. Stay tuned.